Alright guys, this is my first video, so here we go. First and foremost, you will see that we are in El Paso, Texas. Well, I don't know if you can see that, but you can see we're in the desert, right? So it gets really hot here, it's really arid, it's high altitude desert. It gets hot maybe in the 105 in the summer, and in the winter it gets cold at night. And it's extremely windy from maybe March till about May. It gets windy. As you can see, this fig tree here is just blowing in the wind as far as my lemon tree. So I'm gonna make this video short, all right? So here we go. First and foremost, I got a little fig plant there. It's not doing too well, it's doing all right. I think I overwatered it, but now I'm letting the soil dry out so it can get a little bit better. I got a hardy kiwi here that's not doing too well. Actually, when I bought it, it was already struggling, and it seems to be struggling a little bit more, but I got some new growth here, as you can see. So hopefully it does better and picks up and becomes more vigorous like it should be. Got a Patriot blueberry here. It's doing all right, especially for being in this hot black pot here. I haven't repotted it yet, except for this pot. I'm gonna repot it maybe next week. You know, this gardening stuff is expensive, and you know, I gotta take it easy. I already spent too much money. You guys don't even understand, don't even know. I got fertilizers and mulch and all kinds of things back here, all right? So now right here, I got a mission fig. It's doing all right, it's doing pretty good. It had a fig on it. It was a pretty mature fig, but I ended up plucking it off because I wanted to focus on getting just a little bit stronger and sturdier for next season, all right? I plucked it off. And it's been doing all right. I've been letting the soil dry. At first, I had to learn a lesson. I was overwatering it, and the soil was just too damp. I put down some wood chips. I watered it maybe once, twice a week. Now it's just flourishing. It's doing all right. Same thing with my Meyer lemon here. Now the wind ended up knocking off. It was full of green leaves, mature green leaves, right? Let's see if I can get some better lighting here. It's so bright out here in the desert, as y'all can see here. It's just extremely bright. But anyway, so as you can see, I got a little lemon here, little Meyer lemon there. Like I said, the wind blew off all the mature leaves that I had. There's like maybe one or two left of mature leaves left on it. But and then it looked like a little twig, right? And then I say maybe 3-4 days later, my wife told me to go outside and look at it, and it started sprouting new beautiful leaves. I'll tell you what, I've been feeding it good, I've been watering it good, been keeping that soil damp, not overwatering it, and it's flourishing, man. Hopefully, you know, next year I'll get some good fruit. Now, I had about 6 or 7 of these little limes on it, but I ended up knocking them off because I wanted to focus on getting sturdier, all right? All right, guys, so right here, I have a blueberry bush. This one is the, what is it? Bountiful Blue blueberry bush, all right? It's been doing all right. I got some leaves on here. This side seems to be doing horrible, right? As you can see. And then this side is doing good. All right, now I gotta figure out, maybe I'm getting sunburned or red ring disease. I'm gonna have to knock off all these little red leaves here. But I don't know. This one's kind of more of an experiment, kind of. We'll see. Hopefully it survives. I gave it some fish fertilizer. As you can see, I mulched it, and I try to keep the soil acidic as possible with vinegar and coffee grounds. All right, now here I got some kale sprouts, and then here I got some cantaloupe that hasn't sprouted yet. I just put it in yesterday. All right. Here is another Meyer lemon right here. As you can see, it's blooming. Somewhat, it's blooming. It's got some few blooms on it. It has a few blooms on it. Same thing as that one over there. I've been trying to just keep it healthy, keep the soil somewhat acidic, things like that. Now I got 2 more plants to show you guys real quick, and I'm gonna end the video. Oh, first and foremost, now our friend, my wife and I's friend, he ended up putting up this rock wall here in the backyard, because at first it was all sand and desert, and he ended up planting some plants for us. A lot of these plants, I don't know what they are. I gotta do some research, but I do know for a fact that I have 4 of these right here, and that they are Texas sage or desert sage, Texas sage, I believe. have 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now let's step over here to my grapevine. I got a healthy looking grapevine here, and I'm trying to train it to grow along this wall here. What I'm gonna have to do is drill some holes into this wall and guide it with some wire, and hopefully it'll grow along this wall here and just along the top and just produce us some nice good grapes here. Hopefully along this wall here it'll grow. That's how I'm trying to train it, and for the rest of it, hopefully it'll come down here. Not too long, I'm gonna have to prune it, all right? And lastly, my favorite plant, my pride and joy, my pomegranate tree here. As you can see, I got some blooms all over it. And some pomegranate, well, some blooms, not pomegranates. All the blooms have been falling off because I believe the tree is too young. And I'm actually happy for this branch here because it wasn't producing any blooms, and now it finally has a flower on it. And I got flowers all up and down. I'm trying to train it to grow into a tree. My wife had it tied up, bunched together with this black leather thing here, but I ended up taking it off, and hopefully it'll just grow into a tree. I know I'm gonna have to prune it and train it a little bit more, but I got blooms everywhere on this bad baby. But the problem is, and I understand that the tree is young, but the problem is that the blooms and they're not staying on there. They're falling off. I don't know if I not have enough pollinators, or I've not been feeding it enough, or if the tree is just too young. I don't expect pomegranates this year. Hopefully next year, but it's only what is it, May? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's it, guys. That's it. That's my little garden here, and I just started. It's only been maybe 2 months, and I know I have to be patient. I'm the most impatient person ever, but I know that I have to be patient, and hopefully I'll have some fruit and be somewhat self-sustainable. I doubt it, but I really started, like I said, 2 months ago, and one of my main motivators is Organics Best. Organics Best, this is a shout out to you. You're a great gardener, and hopefully my yard will look like yours one day. So this is Jay, and I'm out. Thank you, guys. And also Lead Farmer. Lead Farmer, you gave me a lot of advice. I've been watching you guys' videos for